girls, this is Mrs. Garl here with your OG lesson for this week. Remember that this week on Tuesday, you are going to be off for election day. And then we'll be right back on Wednesday. So, here we go. A vowel is A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. A consonant is all other letters. Ah, these are the short vowel sounds. A, and I. These are both of the vowel sounds, short and long. A, O. I. E. A. U. Very good job. We are going to skip over the H brothers today. We have a lot to do today. And let's do the consonants. Here we go. Pa. S. N. Da. O. K. J. No English word ends in J. V. K. S. M. T. X. Qua. Q is always followed by U. Z. B. R. W. And G. J. Very good job. Owl. Add a sm. Smell. All. Add a sm. Small. Good job. Ang, ing, ong, ung. Add a s. Sang, sing, song, sung. Ank, ink, onk, unk. Add a w. Wank, wink, wonk, wonk. All right. B checker. Left hand. There's your B checker. Remember, on your left hand, it says capital L right there on your left hand. Here we go. Very good. You're doing a great job with that. I hope that you're carrying that over to your writing and always checking to make sure your B's and D's are going the right direction. A syllable is a word or part of a word with only one vowel sound. Can you say that? Good job. All right, we are going to say these together. At the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, Z is spelled ZZ. At the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, l is spelled ll. At the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, f is spelled ff. At the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, s is spelled ss. At the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, k is spelled ck. At the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, ch is spelled tch. And at the end of a one-syllable word, after one short vowel, j is spelled dge. Again, I hope you're carrying these ideas over into your writing. All right. A suffix is a letter or letters added to the end of a word that changes the meaning. Very good. Here are some of your suffixes. Remember, you can have a vowel suffix, starts with a vowel, or you can have a suffix that's not a vowel suffix. See how this starts with an L? All right, here we go. Est, s, uz, d, t, ing, lee. Very good. All right. Let's just review a 1 plus 1 plus 1. If you have a word that has one syllable, one short vowel, and one final consonant, you have to double the final consonant before you add the vowel suffix. Okay? Here's an example. Stop has one syllable, stop. It has one short vowel, ah, and it has one final consonant. So before you add a suffix that's a vowel suffix, you have to double that final consonant to turn it into stopping. All right? Got it. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay. Last week we talked about compound words. Compound words are two smaller words coming together to form a new word. Okay? An example of a compound word would be a catfish. Okay? Or a snowstorm. Or maybe a bathtub. Those are compound words. Okay? And if you were dividing them into syllables, you would divide right between those two words. Okay. My new thing for you today, which maybe some of you will remember from first grade, is called a silent E. Silent means that it makes no sound, but some people call it a magic E, because if you add an E onto the end of a word, it becomes a little bit magic. What's magic about it, you say? Well, it changes the vowel sound from a short vowel like ah to the long sound of o. Okay? So if you see this on the end of a word, it's called a silent E. Or some people call it a magic E. Okay? Let me show you some examples. This word says tap, like I'm tapping on this desk, okay? Tap. It has a short A, right? But if I add the silent E or the magic E, it changes that vowel sound to make its long sound. And the long vowel sound for A is A, okay? So instead of saying to app, it says to ape, tape, and then this doesn't make any sound on the end. It's silent. Now, Do tap and tape mean the same thing? No. They mean something completely different. So that magic E or the silent E is very important. So tap, tape. Let me show you another example. You ever heard of when you go out to feed the pigs on a farm, you give them their food and it's called pig slop? Slop means it's just leftover food from the family. Well, if you have the word slop, that's that yucky food that you would feed that pig. But look what happens if you add the silent E or the magic E. It turns into, instead of sl-a-p, it now is sl-o-p, slope. What is a slope? It's when you go down a hill, when something slopes down, okay? Pig slop and sloping down are two completely different words. And that silent E or magic E made that happen. Let me show you, I have one more to show you. This word is Tim. It's a boy's name, right? But if I add the silent E, it turns into time. Time. Tim, and time. Two completely different words, and all because of that silent E or magic E. Okay, we'll talk more about this another day. But right now, I am going to bring over our words for today. Some of them are compound words. Some of them are 1 plus 1 plus 1. And some of them just have suffixes on them. Okay, can you see all of them? Here we go. Repeat after me. Catfish, bathtub, invent, flipping, upset, maddest, shipping, witches, quacking, and frankly. Frankly means honestly. Frankly. Okay. I want you to think in your head, look at my list. Think in your head, how many of these words are compound words? Count those up in your head. If you said 3, you are correct. Catfish, bathtub, and upset. Okay? How many of these words, think in your head, are 1 plus 1 plus 1? If you said 3, you are correct. All right. I'm looking for a word that is an animal sound. If you said quacking, you are correct. I'm looking for a word that reminds me of the holiday Halloween. If you said witches, you are correct. I'm looking for a word that means something that you do with a package. You did it in the past to a package. If you said shipped, you are correct. And one more. I'm looking for a word that is a synonym for angriest. Angriest. If you said maddest, you are correct. You may also have said upset. You could be upset. Okay, So I would take that one also. I'm looking for a word that means you are the very first one to discover something. If you said invent, you are correct. All right, here we go. Medium fast. You can say them with me. Catfish, bathtub, invent, flipping, upset. Maddest, shipped, witches, quacking, frankly. All right, let's go faster. Catfish, bathtub, invent, flipping, upset. Maddest, shipped, witches, quacking, frankly. All right, are you ready to beat the teacher? I am going to try this with my left hand, even though I'm not left-handed, but maybe it'll keep my arm out of your way. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. All right, did you do it? Did you beat the teacher? I was just noticing today that our words are getting longer and longer for you to read. If I had put this list up at the very beginning of the year, oh, some of you would just have been so overwhelmed. And now you're reading these right along with me. So very good job, and keep up your reading. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.